Transformation takes time, energy, and determination / dedication. Changing your habits to become the person that you truly want to be takes a lot of like mental power. It takes a lot of persistence and dedication and discipline and consistency to actually be able to transform your habits so that you can be able to reach your goals, because we're switching our bad habits to the habits that actually align to the goals that you want to achieve. And all of this just takes a lot of time. All of this takes a lot of energy, and all of this takes a lot of dedication to your goals and showing up for yourself every single day. I have been able to transform the way that I approach my goals, because before I was such a person that just was so inconsistent. I would say every week I'm gonna start going to the gym and eat much more healthier, and then by the end of the week I'm back to where I started. And I would always say I'm gonna take YouTube more serious now, and I'm gonna start uploading every single day, and then by the end of it I haven't uploaded in a month, 2 months, and got nowhere with my YouTube channel. And this is what happened to my last YouTube channel, where I had it for 10 years and only got up to 2,000 subscribers because I was so inconsistent. And I've had this YouTube channel now for about 4 months, because I started it, I believe, back in April, and I have been able to get to 500 subscribers, and I'm onto my journey to becoming monetized by October. So I have switched the way that I see discipline and consistency now, because I have realized what I truly wanted in life. Basically, that's what ended up happening. I realized what I truly wanted, and that I was starting to take my goals seriously. And I feel like it takes a lot of growing up to do. A lot of growing up to do. But I want to give you the fast track on how to grow up and actually see out your goals. You don't need it 10 years to figure it out. I'm going to give it to you in the time span of this video, which is probably going to be like 20 to 30 minutes. So if you want to figure out how to transform your life so you can actually reach your goals by learning how to switch your habits to fit the goal that you do want, become consistent, and how to truly transform yourself so you become the best version of yourself. So if you guys are enjoying this video already, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. By the way, my name is Geraldine. Nice to introduce myself. And if you have been watching for a while, why haven't you subscribed? I'm just kidding. If you guys can please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also click the notification bell so you do know when I do upload, and follow me on all my social media. I'm at Geraldine. Also, a couple announcements I did want to say. If you guys are interested in joining an accountability group over on Facebook, it is called the Committed Collective, where I am on there weekly just chatting with you guys and just posting things all about goal setting and giving you guys more tips and more motivational pep talks on achieving your goals. So if you are ready to transform yourself and not let the rest of this year become a waste, because we are going to be entering the holidays, you guys, and I want to have the best holidays I could possibly have. And so I'm preparing now. Everyone prepares now. Whether it's companies getting ready to launch their holiday sets, they prepare in the summer so that the winter can be good. And so that's what we have to do. We have to prepare in the summer right now so that we can have the best holidays of our lives. And so if you need help with keeping accountability and keeping yourself disciplined and keeping yourself consistent, then join the Facebook group. There's a bunch of us who are ready to take on this journey, and it's free for anybody to join over there on Facebook. So please click the link down below in the description bar. Again, it's free for anyone to join the membership. Also, please join my emailing list, where you will receive your goal setting mind map. So if you are just jumbled up in your head, just trying to figure out how the heck do I create a plan for myself, then the goal setting mind map is just for you, because you're able to organize your thoughts and write everything down and create an action plan for yourself for these next few months that we have left in 2024. So I'm giving you guys all the resources to really transform yourself, to really reach your goals, because it's such a lonely process. Okay, I'm here at my mom's house filming this video all by myself. My sister's dogs are here, so if you hear barking, it's them. Like, it's a lonely process, and to make it less lonely, I've decided to create these community group and this emailing list so that you just feel less alone and feel like you have somebody holding your hand and walking you through the process. But yeah, so if you guys want to go join the emailing list, and please join the Facebook group. Again, it's free for anybody to join. And let's get on with this video. So number 1, find the habit that best fits your goal. So by this, I mean whatever your goal is, you have to find the actionable step that's going to take you closer to that habit, right? So for example, these dogs are going to be the death of me. For example, if you are trying to lose weight, right, the one actionable step that you take every single day is that you go to the gym, or you eat in a deficit, or you just add more vegetables into your diet. Whatever the case, whatever your goal is, you find the habit that's going to make the most impact towards your goal, right? If you want to have clear skin, if your goal is to have clear skin and have glowy, less acne prone skin, then maybe it's including retinol into your daily routine. It's finding things in your daily routine that is going to make the most impact, right? It's your action step. And when we're talking about switching your habit, you're switching your old habit to the new one. Whatever your old habit was, whether it's eating out a lot, whether it's not taking off your makeup at the end of the night, whether it's I want to have 1,000 followers on Instagram, you find that one habit that you are going to replace instead of watching TikTok all day long and wasting all that time scrolling. You could be creating the content that people will be scrolling to, right? And liking your videos and increasing your following count. You find the habit that you're going to switch, because that time that you're wasting doing the bad habit, you can replace it and make that time efficient by just transforming that habit, that bad habit, into the good habit. So when you say I don't have time, yes you do. You have to transform the bad habit. Instead of doing the bad habit at that certain time, you can replace it with a good habit that you will have time for. So we start there, right? We start with finding out what the habit is. What is that one habit that you're going to do every single day? And it has to be every single day. So I'm not saying that you need to work out 2 hours every single day. You could literally just work out for an hour. You could work out for 40 minutes. You don't have to have the most elaborate skincare routine in order to have clear skin. Maybe it's drinking more water, or again, adding retinol, or switching up your skincare products. Maybe it's increasing your following account. Maybe it's just posting a lot more, posting more reels, figuring out what's the best strategy you could use so that you can gain more followers and get more viewers, and that way. Find the habit that's going to best fit your goal. Because if you're doing something, if you have a habit that's not fitting with the goal that you want, then all you're doing is creating the life that you currently have. And if this is not the life that you want, then you have to transform it. This is what happened to me a couple months ago, where it's like I was working, I have my career, I was working, but I didn't have purpose. And so I was dwelling on so much of the negativity in my life that now that I've transformed the way that I approach my goals, and I'm like, all of these bad habits that I had, I'm gonna switch them to fit to the goal that I really truly want, which is more confidence, which is achieving monetization on YouTube and building a YouTube empire and having a business. Like, that's what I truly want. And so instead of, like right now, for example, I have 2 hours open for myself in the morning, in which I could do whatever I want. I could have gone shopping, I could have been on my phone, but instead I chose to script my video for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and now I'm choosing to sit down and film this video for the next 20 minutes. And then by the time this video finishes, I will have to go to work. And so I chose to do that time because instead of choosing for me to scroll on my phone and do nothing with this time, if I inserted this time slot to do the productive thing of scripting and filming so that I can do the one actionable step that's going to make the most impact, which is uploading a video, then that is what I'm going to do. And that takes discipline, right? So we're going to be talking a little bit about discipline in the later part of this video. But first, I want you to figure out what is the one actionable step. This is step 1 in your action plan of transforming yourself. What is the one actionable step that's going to fit into your new lifestyle, right? And we have to talk also about time management skill, which we will get to on the next step. Next step is consistency, right? So next step, how many times can you show up for yourself? Whether it's in a month, whether it's in a week, whether it's in a day. How many times can you show up for yourself? And showing up for yourself means how many times can you perform the one actionable step that we just discovered in the first part of this video. So to answer this question, how many times can you show up for yourself in a month? Maybe it's every single day. Maybe it's 3 times a week. Maybe it's 4 times a week. We want to show up for ourselves as many times as we can in a week. Whether it's whether it's going to the gym every single day, right? To just walk a mile on the treadmill. Maybe not lifting weights and doing all this, because we need to be active every single day. Maybe it's just walking a mile every single day. Maybe it's eating clean every single day. Maybe it's posting a reel every single day on Instagram so you can grow your following. Maybe it's writing a paragraph for your book that you're trying to publish every single day. Maybe it's me, who I want to become monetized, which means I need to script a video every single day or find a YouTube idea that I can film. I am showing up for myself as many times as I can, because creating momentum is a numbers game. You show up for yourself as much as you can so you can create the most momentum. Because if you show up for yourself 30 days out of the month, then by the end of the month you will have 30 days worth of improvement, of getting closer to your goal. If you show up for yourself 15 days out of the entire month, then that's 15 times more that you'll have. Then that's 15 days worth of momentum, right? The point is that you need to show up for yourself as many times as you can in a month so you can make the most momentum. One thing I figured out about actually achieving your goals is numbers. It's a numbers game. Showing up for yourself as many times as you want. Creating momentum, and momentum is so hard to just take off when you are just starting, because it takes so much more energy. Because you're replacing a bad habit, right? So you're taking a lot of mental power to replace the bad habit with the good habit. So it takes a lot of willpower, it takes a lot of mental power, it takes a lot of energy and time. You're taking twice as long of time to try to get yourself up and go do the thing that you need to do than if you were actually going and doing it. So starting off is so hard, but once you're actually in the game, it's so much more easier to just keep it going. So when I say it's a numbers game, it's truly a numbers game, and creating momentum takes so much more work in the beginning portions of your journey than when you are in the later version, when you are in the midst of your journey of achieving your goals. So when we talk about consistency, how do you continue that, right? How do you keep up with yourself? So one of the strategies that I had used and continue to use in my journey is creating predictability with yourself. To be consistent means to have predictability. Predictability in your routine. So at 5 o'clock, every single day at 5 o'clock, you go to the gym. That is creating predictability. If you don't show up for yourself at 5 o'clock, then it's not because you don't have the time. It's not because you don't have the energy. It's because you lack the discipline to actually go to the gym. That is all. So you time block the time to have that action step ready to go. So when that time comes, you go and do it, right? But if you don't show up for yourself, then it's not because you don't have the time or energy. It's because you don't have the discipline to show up for yourself. So how do you create the discipline, right? But before we get to that, consistency is predictability. So create a daily routine for yourself that creates that predictability. So for me, for example, when it comes to my goal for losing weight, I create that predictability by saying I'm going to show up to the gym every single day at 6 o'clock because I'm off by 4 and I get home around 4:30 to 5. So that gives me about an hour to eat, to rest, and get ready for the gym. And then at 6 o'clock, 6:30, I'm there at the gym, I'm working out, and then I get home around 7:30, depending on what time I went, and I work out for an hour. That is how I create predictability within my routine. And I try my hardest to show up for myself every single day. Am I tired some days where I don't feel like going to the gym? Yes. But I understand that in the beginning portion of my journey, it takes so much more energy and time because you're literally trying to gather up the energy, gather up the willpower to get up off of the couch to go to the gym. And it takes so much. But once you're already in the routine of doing that every single day, it takes less and less time to actually get your butt off and go to the gym. But that, again, takes time. So you have to be patient with yourself. But to make your life a lot more easier, you have to create that predictability. What time are you going to be accomplishing this goal every single day? For me and this YouTube channel, I create predictability by seeing where in my schedule do I have the time to film a video, because I don't film at home. I film during my work hours because I work doing speech therapy in clients' homes. So there's times where I get cancellations and I have an hour free open. So I understand that during my week I have my camera with me, I have a title, a YouTube video idea ready, and I have a script ready. So that whenever I do get the cancellation, I'm ready to go to pick up my camera and film. And that is how I create predictability for myself, so that when I get home, I can edit and upload my videos so that I can continue that momentum of accomplishing my goal of becoming monetized. So you need to embed this routine every single day. It's not you show up for yourself just randomly throughout the month. You show up for yourself every single day. You do something for your YouTube channel. You do something for your health journey. You do something for that house that you want to have. You do something for it every single day by creating predictability within your routine. So create a timeline. What time do you have for yourself every single day? What time do you have to work on this goal? Again, for me, it's during my work hours. I understand that when I get home, I don't have the time for it. So I don't even try to film when I get home. Because A, I don't have the time, B, I don't have the energy, and C, it just makes more sense when I'm at work because I just have the free time. I always end up having free time at some point throughout the week to get videos filmed and uploaded. So find within your routine where can you embed this habit and create, and you show up at the same time, kind of like taking birth control. You do it every single day at the same time so that you understand when you look at that clock and you're like, oh, it's about to reach 5 o'clock. I should start getting ready for the gym, and so that I'm able to walk out the door. And you do this every single day, okay? Every single day. Momentum is a numbers game. Creating progress is a numbers game. You show up for yourself as many times as you can this month, or for the next 30 days. You show up for yourself as many times as you can for the next 30 days. So the last thing is that transformation starts when you get tired of your old life. You will never, ever, ever want to change unless there was something changing for, unless there was something that you were motivated towards, unless you get tired of the life that you're currently living. And I hit that mark when I, again, realized that I was just going to work, coming home, and I didn't like it anymore. I didn't like that I had zero purpose in life, that I wasn't excited about life, and I was just dwelling on so much things that really didn't truly matter. Now I'm working on the life that I truly want to have and building, and it excites me every single day. I got so tired of my old life. And that didn't happen until I started watching people live the life that I want. And I started to become jealous. And not in a bad way. It was more of just like, how is it possible that these people who are younger than me have more than me? And I started to think, there's something I can do about it, right? It's not a time for you to just dwell on the life that you currently have and that you didn't, achieve the stuff that you wanted. You see it as an opportunity to change because you realize, okay, If I have the freedom to change the life that I do have, then that means you can start today. That means you can start the transformation today. But it starts when you get tired of your old life. So if you're tired of living in a 1-bedroom apartment and you want a home, if you're tired of the job that you do have and you really want to become a content creator, you can start today. You start by also looking at your responsibility. You start looking at the fear in its eyes. So if you don't like the amount of money that you have in your bank account, check your bank account every single day. If you don't like the way that you look, weigh yourself every day, or put on the clothes that don't fit you. Try them on every single day, so that it motivates you to be like, this is the living truth. You have to live in your truth of the situation that you're in, because you'll never ever get tired of your old life if you're pretending that whatever you have right now you're okay with. Stop being okay with what you have if you don't actually like it. Stop being comfortable, because you have the opportunity to change your life. Why would you not want to do that? All because it's hard to do? Then that just means that it's not a lack of discipline, and it's not a lack of consistency. It's just the lack of vision for yourself. Because if you're falling content with the bare minimum that you do have right now, then you're never gonna have that transformation. You have to live in the truth of what is reality for me. I don't have millions of dollars to be spending and racking up my credit card every single day. I don't live in that truth. I'm gonna check my bank account every single day, and I'm gonna see how much do I truly have to spend. Oh shit, it's nothing. I have nothing. Which means what? You need to work hard. You need to figure out an action plan to make more money. What are you going to do to make more money? Is it having a business? Maybe it's getting another job. Maybe it's whatever the case. Live in your truth. If you want to pretend that you feel happy with the body that you do have, but in reality you actually don't have the confidence, you don't feel comfortable, and you want to wear sweaters in the summer because you just don't feel comfortable with yourself, live in your truth. Try on the clothes that you said that you were gonna put on, that you were gonna have, that you're gonna keep because for when you lose weight. Try those clothes on. How far are you from your goal, from fitting into those clothes that you've been hoarding? Live in the truth. How far do you have, and work towards that goal. Start getting tired of the life that you have, because if you're hoarding onto these clothes, it means that you have a desire to be able to fit in them. It means that you have a desire to actually have the body of your dreams, but you will never get there unless you live in the truth. Check your bank account, check your following list, check your weight, put on the clothes, live in the truth. I got so tired of just living the same life every single day. I wanted to have that influencer life where I'm going to events, I'm getting brand deals, I have my YouTube business where I'm literally making money when I sleep. I want to have a name for myself. Like, I want these things so badly, and I understand that all of this takes time, but the faster that I get there by showing up for myself every single day is the faster that I'm going to get what I want. But again, it's about living in your truth and getting tired of the life that you do have. Because if you have a vision, if you have a desire, why not go after it? But you start again at the beginning, where you find a plan, you find the actionable step that's going to take you closer to the goal. And that is how you start transforming your bad habits into your good, is by living in your truth, living in the reality of your situation. If you have $10,000 in debt, how the heck did you get there? By spending the amount of money that you don't have. So start working on paying off that debt by working an extra shift, maybe doing DoorDash so you can pay it off, and start living within your means. And if you don't want to live within your means, that means you need to figure out how to make more money so you can have the things that you want. This is how we work life, okay? We can't pretend that we are something we're not. We can't do that. If you truly want to have the life of luxury, if you truly want to have a dream home, if you truly want to have all these followers, you have to live in the truth of, I don't currently have that, but that does not mean I'm not able to get it. It means that you have to figure out a different path to get to where it's true. I do have 10,000 followers on my Instagram. I'm not pretending anymore. I do have $10,000 in my savings account. I'm not pretending. I am being able to fit onto a size 4 jeans. I'm not pretending. Live in your truth. Stop pretending to have the things when you don't, because you have the opportunity to actually get them. You just have to stop living in fantasy world and start working towards the reality. And so I leave you guys with that. I really hope you guys take this inspiration and take this motivation and actually want to change and transform the life to achieve your goals, because I'm doing it every single day and I want to watch you guys do it for yourself. So please join the Committed Collective group over on Facebook so I can keep you accountable and you can keep me accountable as well. And please join my emailing list where you will receive a free goal setting mind map where you get to organize your thoughts and figure out how to go about this journey. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and click like so I know to make more videos like this, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye. Mwah.